Are you really excited for your new Outschool class that just published and you can't wait for learners to come? Are you a new Outschool teacher and you're not really sure if you are doing all the things? Do you think you have a fabulous Outschool class but you're baffled that you don't have learners yet? Well, my friends, I am sharing with you 6 things that you can do now to start attracting more learners to your Outschool classes. But first, hello, my name's Sirena from SincerelySirena.com. I love sharing tips, tricks, and inspirations to all of my online teacher friends to be the best person and human being that you can be, because it's 2020 and we need goodness in the world. This video has been brought to you by my new Canon camera. I had a fabulous time so far as being a Outschool teacher, and you know, I've made enough money for my lifestyle, and I treated myself, or I treated my business to new equipment. So this is being filmed on a new camera. If you want to know more information about my camera, I will put that down below because it's a pretty cool camera. I'm still learning about it. So if you know about the Canon 80D camera, let me know some tips or some resources, please. But I love it so far. I am doing more flex classes, so I thought, you know, this is an investment and this is a good thing that is happening to me. I need to invest in myself as a teacher in my business. And guess what? It's tax deductible. These 6 things that you can do right now to optimize your class listings and attract new learners. The first thing I'm going to talk about is using keywords. If you don't already know, the way parents find your classes, for the most part, I know that Outschool does advertising through Facebook, through their marketing emails, but the majority, and Outschool has already said this, that the majority of the learners that book our classes find us through their search engine. The way a search engine works is the searcher types in keywords. Let's pause and look at the new search page that Outschool just rolled out this week. I'm so excited. Now parents can browse different subjects. Lego math. And then whatever keywords that they use matches with whatever is in their database. And the database listings that have more matches will rise to the top. If you don't have keywords in your description as well as your title, if someone searches how to make apple pie, and you have a class about apple pie making, but you've named your class I Love Apples, it will not get pulled up as easily as the rest of the classes that have how to and then pie in the words. So number two, your course picture. The course picture is one of the not most important things, because obviously your content and the way that you're teaching, but we're talking about attracting learners to your class. It's a visual thing that is it's like a first impression. Your course picture as well as your description is one of the first impressions that you're going to get. I personally use canva.com to pick out course pictures and to make my course pictures. But you want to make sure that you choose one that is not grainy, that is clear, that easily can depict what your course content is about. Need to make sure that you have a commercial license, because we use these pictures as paid advertisements. I personally pay for Canva Pro. I use Canva Pro for all of my Outschool needs. I have a referral link down in the description box below if you would like a free trial. And no copyright pictures, please. If you have a class, you may not think it's a big deal, and you may think that a picture will attract people to your class. It can also be a deterrent. One, if the parent is knowledgeable in copyright, they may not choose your class because they see that the teacher doesn't care about copyright. So that may be a deterrent. I know you might say, oh, well, I see all these other pictures of all these copyrighted. Why can't I do it? Well, be the better person. But don't use copyrighted pictures. You can go to places like Canva, stock images. But just because you search in Google copyrighted free images, not everything that pops up is going to be copyrighted free. Make sure you have a commercial use on that image. And if you get Canva Pro, everything, you don't have to worry about any of that. I think Canva Pro is the best investment as a Outschool teacher. Hands down, best investment, and it's tax deductible. And make sure your course picture does not have words in it, guys, please. Outschool has a whole explanation. Facebook has a whole explanation on why you should not be using words. I know that you sometimes will see Facebook ads that do have words through Outschool. Facebook says that pictures with words do not perform well, so just don't use them. Okay. So numero 3, and this is something that I see a lot of teachers don't do, and I think that it's a lost opportunity if you don't do this. Make a course video. Make a course video. Why? Because some people use it to decide if they're going to take that class with you. I know some people say, well, most of the parents, most of the learners, they don't care about that course video. They don't even look at it. Well, some of them do, and some of them use it. So if you don't, you are missing an opportunity on that population taking your class. Do you have to have a fancy camera or lighting or backgrounds and like editing stuff? No, you don't. If all you have is a smartphone, turn that baby on landscape mode, get in front of a window, have good lighting, and just a brief description on your course, and that's it. It doesn't even have to be long. Number 4, your profile. Your profile is probably the second thing that your learner or the parent will go look at. I know as a parent, that's probably the second thing that I go look at. I always click on teacher profiles to make sure I jive with that teacher. So we're gonna talk about 2 things with your profile. One is your picture. Make sure it's a professional looking picture. Does that mean that you have to get it professionally done? No. Just make sure that you are lit, you look professional, you are clean, and you are looking happy. I personally remove the background of my profile picture. I just think that it looks more professional. I stand out, and it's a way for me to brand myself as a teacher. If you have Canva Pro, you can easily do this with their background remover. You can also get a trial of Canva Pro for free and remove all of the pictures, backgrounds that you want, and then cancel your trial, and then you have all these wonderful pictures that have background without backgrounds. You can also Google how to remove my pictures backgrounds for free, and I will put a website right here that you can do this for free. It has a lot more steps to do it, and you have to download things. I personally do not like to download extra files on my computer, but Canva is fine, so I just use Canva because it's easy. Okay, so we talked about the picture. Let's talk about your description. Now, obviously, your description is going to be talking about yourself as a teacher. You can put a little bit of personal things in there if it relates to your student audience. Don't talk about your passion for video games if you are not teaching about video game stuff. If it's not relatable, don't put it in there. It's just going to make your profile long, and nobody wants to read a long profile. Make it short and concise and to the point. And make sure that whatever course that you are teaching, the subjects are falling into your teacher profile. So if I'm teaching a course about history, I am going to talk about my love and passion about history in my profile. Okay? Okay. My 6th and final advice, what you can do now to attract more learners to your class is, and you guys aren't gonna like it, time. I know, stinks, time. It's hard to be patient to wait for those learners. There is a reason that Outschool suggests to their teachers to schedule classes at least 2 weeks in advance. One, it gives them time to do their advertising magic to their targeted audience that they think that would fit your course. But 2, it also allows time for learners to plan and look for a course in the near future. And I stand by this because I did a little mistake on one of my ongoing classes, and I accidentally did not schedule it far enough in advance. I had it only open for a week, and if you want to know more about the story, I'll link it in my ongoing class down below. But I only had it for a week, and I went from having 12 learners in the class to half, 6, which, like, why am I complaining about 6? I know, guys. But had I allowed that at least 2 weeks notice, I probably could have, and I did. By the third week, I had a full class again. So I know it's hard when you hit publish and you don't automatically get learners, especially as a new teacher. If you do not already have a following or have reviews on your profile, it takes a little bit longer, and it just does. And that's the speed of the business. And so it's worth it, you guys. It's worth it to give yourself time. Use that time. If you don't automatically book right away, if you don't automatically get learners right away, carve out a time for yourself to professionally develop. Get on the support website, do some professional development, do some market research on the Outschool course catalog to see, what are other niches that you would want to teach. So yeah, those are my 6, you guys. Simple, I know, but they are effective. Okay, if you have any more that I have not mentioned today, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys later.